So it's a little while back. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but we'll talk about it tonight. I'm going to show it to you guys, right? This, right? I'm gonna have a bunch of videos where I'm gonna talk about. I believe we are as a society, okay, with feminism in the helm, right? Feminism taking control of society. I believe we are trying to destroy men. We're trying to destroy men. We're trying to destroy what it is to be a man. I believe women are trying to reshape what it is to be a man. So I want to talk about that with these videos. Now, I want to say this. I don't necessarily not 100% believe, oh, it's what you wear or how muscular you are or how violent you are. I think it's a mindset. It's a mindset, okay? And when we're probably going to see a bunch of videos where that mindset you become too flamboyant. You pretty much cross to the border of you are being gay, right? Where you are more your emotions are more in control of you. Your you know, this mindset that I believe a lot of women have, i.e., probably a lot of these gay men have as well, that is trying to destroy men, masculinity. So we'll talk about that, right? We'll talk about that.
Not that piece of jet suit holiday. You could save 50 pounds a person, sounds real good though. That's 200 pounds for a family of four. Not that piece of jet suit holiday. 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 Not that piece of jet.
Now, this is like I don't know what it was. We'll probably see what we're talking about. This was for a fundraiser in I think New Orleans or something. But here's the thing, okay? I get it, right? You're helping. You're not. You're not. Because you know what would be a better help? Just give them money. Work hard and donate. You think disrespecting, okay? Having no pride as a man. You think this is more helpful. You think wearing a dress is more helpful, right? As a charity, right? As like what is it? As you are promoting a charity. No. How about donate? That makes more sense. This is the thing. A lot of men, and I'm saying this, right? This is happening. Yo, what's up, big bars? I'm saying this is happening to all men of all races, but it is, right? Definitely happening to black men. Definitely happened to black men. And I think that's sad. I really do. I think and black women are cheering for it, in my opinion. So I think this is just a really sad thing. Like, you know, it's just what makes it sad that, let's say in the black community, women run the black community. I am going to be controversial. Women run the black community. You think any of these are there any, black leaders in here? It's like you if you don't have an image of criminals, of thugs, you have an image of no masculinity at all. How are these the leaders of communities, of families? How? How is this the leaders of the black community? No. This is why black women run the black community. And I'm telling you, there's barely any community in the black neighborhoods.
Holiday, you could say Sue Ho. That's about 50 pounds for a family of four. Nothing means a jet.
I do exactly. Big Bar saying they're running, right? The community, women, black women, women in general, right? But in this case, black women are running the community into the ground. They are destroying, right? Raised by single mothers, taught by single mothers. And then you have black women complaining, oh, where are the good men at? Where are the men at? Yo, Alvy. I want to talk about this, right? Actually, I didn't know you. I mean, you knew about this because, like, I'm this right here saddens me. It really does. I think, right, that the black community is one of the coolest communities around. Shit like this saddens me. Hey, Albie, thanks for stopping. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for being around, man.
Man wears a red dress in support of a local charitable event. Does that make them gay? Now, what you just witnessed was the New Orleans Red Dress event, which is an annual charity event that's hosted where both women and men dress in red dresses and they walk or run a short, like 2-mile radius in the French Quarter to raise money for local charities. Now, seeing as this is an annual event that's been going on since like 1985, I want to know why everyone is so fixated on black men wearing red dresses. An event where you're asked to show support by showing up in red dresses. That's all participants, women and men, of all races and ethnicities. So why the fixation on only black men? Here's what I want to know. How does what another person wear affect you? Not only has this event been going on for years, but this ain't nothing new. From Arsenio Hall to Jamie Foxx to even as recent as Tyrese. So what's the big issue? If this is how y'all respond to black men wearing red dresses for an annual event, that means it happens once out of the year. I can't wait till y'all find out that black men like Russell Westbrook are wearing skirts as everyday fashion. Until next time, I ask that you take care of yourselves and your loved ones. And as always, I'm sending peace to you. And the funny thing is, half of y'all just mad that they fit in the dress better than you do. If a straight man wears a red dress in support of a local...
I want to say this. You know, do what you want. Do what you want. I would say this is the insanity where he is the problem. It is. He is, because how this is a thing where how are we showing young boys masculinity? Wear a dress. Act feminine. Okay? Be in your feminine nature. How about this? You know, it's just funny, right? Show support to charity. Are these people actually caring about the charity, or they're just doing it to wear the dress? If you actually care about the charity, how about you donate physical money? You think it's all that great for you to what? Wear a dress? I think it's just another way to. It's another way to put down men. Put down men, and this is the thing, right? Women and men like this are fine with it. What is it?
Like when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected.
Here's the thing I like this.
I don't know. But certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, why all these brothers gotta wear a dress? That's happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen, we got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail, so he disguises you as a prostitute. And you put this dress on, and huh? What? A prostitute? Nah, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in the discussion. What? You don't feel comfortable with it? I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. So, well, if all the greats have done it, it's kind of hacky, right? You're right. So why don't we just not do it? Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave, listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money. You know, the pressure comes in. Huh. He said, I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Just give me something funny to say. I don't need to wear no dress to be funny. What am I, Milton Berle? You know, we're going like this. And then finally he's like, and he leaves. And then, like, the director comes, Dave, it really would be great if you wear the dress. What is wrong? What is this, Brokeback Mountain in here? So then, wear the dress. I don't want to wear the dress. I want to wear this dress. You know what I mean? This is, oh, gosh, this guy's so difficult. They leave. Now the producers comes, come on, David would be so great. I mean, and then I started thinking about it. All the comics that I've seen, man, you know, strong brothers, why they be putting us in these dresses? But the minute it was clear, I was adamant, I'm not wearing a dress. I'm not wearing the dress. All right, fine. Think of something else. That comes back 10 minutes later, the whole new scene. Hot damn, how did you write the scene so fast? You know, it's like, so you gotta take a step. Like when I
This is a thing where I'm going to be blunt. Where black men can't be leaders. You're going to hate me, right? You're going to hate me. And I'm not saying all, but in general, thanks to mindset like this, black men can't be leaders. Because this is a thing where, where's the black man that stands up for his principles, regardless of anything? I mean, you're fine with fighting the white man, but I mean, you support fighting the white man, but you also support men wearing dresses, men, right? Disrespecting themselves. I think that's a disrespect, in my honest opinion. I think it's a disrespect. You think that, oh my God, look at this man. He's like, oh, he's like all the geeky shit, all the toys, the comics. This is a thing where boys, can do this. It's a hobby. I don't know. This is a hobby, a passion of mine. So it's not the same thing as if your hobby is wearing dresses, right? Putting makeup on, acting feminine. That's more of a problem than, you know, loving your childhood. So that's for possible haters, right? But this is a thing where, like I said, I think it's sad that what happened to masculine men? What happened to strong black men? Do you even hear that anymore? Right? Strong black men? Or do you just hear strong black women? Because there's probably no strong black men anymore. PC movement ruined us. Ruin society. Yes, this is a thing. And I think most of the movements you see nowadays, black women is part of at the forefront. And this is why black men their image is hurt.
You go black tee, you go eye cash skirt, you go tights, black hat jeans.
I would go eye cash lace skirt on the bottoms, and you go ARD drawers.
Oh, right? And remember the last guy, right? Remember the last guy.
If a straight man wears a red dress in support of a local charitable event, does that make them gay? Now, what you just witnessed was the New Orleans Red Dress event, which is an annual charity event that's hosted where both women and men dress in red dresses and they walk or run a short, like 2 miles.
Again, if you care so much about a charity, how about donate? Right? Donate. Have some pride as a man. and just fucking donate money. I think, it's like, I think you donating money helps the charity more than you wearing a fucking dress and disrespecting your manhood. And this is the thing, like Evil Eddie said, these aren't kilts, right? It's not part of your culture. It's not part of, black culture to wear dresses. It's not part of black men to wear dresses. It's not.
Radius in the French Quarter to raise money for local charities. Now, seeing as this is an annual event that's been going on since like 1985, I want to know why everyone is so fixated on black men wearing red dresses. An event where you're asked to show support by showing up in red dresses. That's all.
Here's the thing. Do what the fuck you want. Do whatever you want. My problem is, right? My problem is, and I'm going to be blunt with the black people, right? The black community. You care what the white man does. You care about oppression and shit like that. But you don't care about how people view you. That's my issue. You don't care about how people view you. Why don't people view you as strong black men? Why don't the world view you as strong black men, right? With strong black male leaders. No. What does the world see, right? How does the world imagine black men? As criminals and now more as gay men, right? Or men that are the followers of female leaders. I'm sorry. This is how the world are now viewing black men, as criminals, gay men, or the followers of strong black women. That is what the world sees black men. And I'm telling you this, right? I know so many amazing black men. That sickens me. That sickens me. Plenty of people that follow me in my chat are good black men. But here's the thing. It's not the common image, right? It's not the common narrative.
All participants, women and men, of all races and ethnicities. So why the fixation on only black men? Here's what I want to know. How does what another person wear affect you? Not only has this event been going on for years, but this ain't nothing new. From Arsenio Hall.
See, this is the mindset right here. How does it affect you? How does social media, how does narratives, propaganda, entertainment affect you? It does affect people. Stop being stupid. Okay? This is why propaganda exists. This is why. Because shit like that affects people. Advertisement affects people. Right? I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, seeing all these the commercials on toys, I fucking want to buy it, right? I wanted my parents to get it for me. Propaganda affects people. Okay? Words, images affects people. And how does it affect people? It affects the next generation. I don't know about you, right? I don't know about you, but I don't know the statistic on it, right? I'm only viewing it through the lens of social media. So please, that's my caveat, right? I'm only viewing it through the lens of social media. But are more black men than ever are gay? Are turning gay? I don't know, right? I'm not saying if that's true or not. Okay? I'm not saying the real world. That's what shows, right? But through the lens of social media, it's like, are more and more black men turning gay? And you think this is a great image, right? This is what we're showing of young black men, of the future black men. I think this is sad. I think this is sad. And then you wonder why. Yes, this is the problem, right? Raised by a bunch of single mothers. None of these men have any kind of, actual strong male figures in their life.
So apparently men wearing skirts is the new fashion trend. Like, that's what y'all getting into now. Like, y'all niggas, y'all come up with something new every, like, and it get worse and worse, gang. Like, nah, bro, we not, for me, I'm not, no, gang, no, for me, nah. So apparently, men wearing skirts is the new fashion trend. Like, that's what y'all getting into now. Like, y'all niggas, y'all come up with something new every time. Like, and it get worse and worse, gang. Like, nah, bro, we not. For me, I'm not. No, gang. Let's no.
I just think this is sad because what are young men, right? Young men and particularly young black men, what are they seeing? Right? It's feminine nature or criminal mentality. That is it. That is what they idolize, or that's the propaganda, the narrative they see. Criminal behavior or feminine nature. I'm sorry. This is it saddens me, right? It really does.
You know I love you like good food.
No, 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 no.
You know I love you like good food.
You know what I want to say is that, you know what, I'm a big supporter of, express yourself, right? Express yourself how you want to express yourself. I just think that there's a certain point when you want to be over the top that what's the difference between you and being gay? What's the difference? What's the difference? I mean, there's no sense of masculinity, no sense of a man anymore. Literally, what is that? I don't know. What is this called? A halter top? I don't really know. Or pimp fits. I just, I mean, cool. You want to dress how you want to dress. I'm not saying necessarily how you dress. It's the mentality. I honestly believe this is the mentality that's seeping in. Okay. I mean, you dress how you want to dress, but it slowly also changes how you think, I believe. Okay. And I just think that it's messing up the brains of men. And this is a thing where maybe this is my conspiracy theory, okay? How to destroy a nation, right? To destroy a nation, destroy a country, you go to weaken men first. To destroy a nation, you must weaken the men first. Because men are the barriers to, a nation. Men are the shield. Men are the fighting force of a nation. How do you weaken a nation? By weakening men. Evil Eddie, boy, thank you, my brother.
In the red dress run in New Orleans, you are gay. Hey, it is what it is. Why, as a grown man, who gonna be the men, bruh? Like, the only reason it make me so mad is because why do men have to emasculate themselves to do that? Like, why do we have to break down the masculine man and say, in order to support domestic violence, we gonna get y'all to put on red dresses and walk up and down like y'all on a fashion show runway showing off a dress? Why do we gotta? Why is that the way they have to support the domestic violence cause or whatever it is that they was doing? Why is that the way they choose to do it? Because they want to emasculate all of our men, bro. They don't want the men to be men because they know when men are really men and stand on morals and principles, certain shit don't fly, bro. And that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of y'all, you could tell y'all wasn't raised with no type of real masculine man in y'all's life. Y'all wasn't, bro. Because if you was, you would never even do stuff like that. Don't even cross my mind to do ever, bro. Any men who is attending the red dress run.
Straight from a black man's mouth. Straight from a black man's mouth. Couldn't agree more. You wanna? I didn't know that the red dress thing was that thing was for domestic violence. But here's the thing: you want to support it? Speak out about it. Right? Donate to it. I guarantee you, none of those men that are wearing dresses are donating to that charity. They're just wearing dress because, yeah. And that's just like, seriously. How about speak up about domestic violence? Speak up against it. Voice your opinion, right? Be a voice against it. How about donate money to it? Because I think money would do a lot more, right, for that charity than you wearing a fucking dress. And again, it's like, oh, how's black men wearing a dress affecting you? How is black men wearing a dress affecting you, right? How does it affect you? Right? They constantly say it. How does it affect you?
You know, sometimes women will try you. See, a woman will push a man just to see how far he's willing to go to see if she still respects you. She don't respect you no more, man. When you put that wedding dress on, she lost all respect for you. And as a matter of fact, she's cheating on you. And right after this wedding, she probably went to get knocked down by her real lover. And they laid in the bed and laughed. And she go, can you believe I made this nigga put on a wedding dress and take this picture? And even if that didn't happen, God forbid, if you have children, especially a son, what do you tell your son? What do you tell your son? You gonna look your son in the eye and say, yeah, son, this is what you do when you really love your woman. You put the wedding dress on and let her put on the damn tuxedo. This is why it's so important that we as fathers stay in these children's lives. And mothers, I know sometimes daddy might have pissed you off, whatever, but have father around. Because this shit is just utterly ridiculous. Like you're lost, young man. You're lost. So when you take that dress off, call me and we can talk about it.
Yo, Laughing Man, what's up, my brother? What's up? All good. Thank you for stopping by. How does men wearing dress affect you? Shit like this right here. There's no masculinity. There's no masculinity. One of the tenets I believe in masculinity is standing by your principles. Having boundaries, showing strength. Showing strength. Okay? You think a man dressing in a wedding dress is standing by any kind of principles? Showing any kind of strength? Or is it that, you're so fucking weak that you obey a woman? You obey I don't even know if it's your woman, right? You obey a woman. I can tell you who's going to be the leader of that household. That's the thing. Oh, how does all these men wearing dress affect you? It affects the next generation of men. It affects the next generation of men. Because the next generation of men doesn't even understand what is it to be a man. Oh, is it to be a man? You follow the leadership of women? Right? Is it to be a man? Now you are the woman in the relationship? You have a feminine nature? Yeah. How does that affect you? And this is a controversial opinion, but I don't know about you, but I'm seeing this more and more. Why is it that more men are turning into women, right? And I'm seeing more gay men are popping up more and more. What is going on, right? I don't know about you. I'm old. I'm an old man, right? Growing up, you don't hear or you don't see men turning into men men turning into women like that, or desiring turn into women. It's a rare case. You don't see gay men that often. It's like most people don't see gay people in their life. Now, at the age, and maybe they're turning, right? Maybe they're going, but it's like, maybe they're coming out of the closet, but goddamn, is that many men that were in the closet? It's like, you gotta think, the natural order is a heterosexual man, but wow, there's so many men that are gay, so many men that are turning into women, and I'm just like, what's going on? What's going on? I believe that we are suffering from a single mother epidemic. Okay. Women are running the household. Two, well, because women are running the household, there's no men, right? There's no men in that household. So women are teaching young men to be men. And we're seeing how we are now seeing how that turns out. And two, I think society is actively trying to destroy masculine men. You know, the word toxic masculinity wasn't around when I was a kid. The words, all these incels, all these words that you hear now by women, created by women, weren't all around, but it is now. We are trying to destroy men, right? And we're trying to prop up, right? Men like this. And we're trying to, honestly, like I said, so many men are turning into women, trying to be women. So many men are coming out gay. And I'm like, that's not normal. No, it's not controversial, devil's advocate, because it's common in, I'm not sure, see in the black community with B-dubs crazy. I can adopt that in Thailand. There's some, yeah, too many mom boys. Exactly. And this is a thing where, like I said, there's so many men that are, you know, questioning their sexuality, which is what? So let's check this one out too.
Okay. You know, I feel a little weird saying this, and I really shouldn't be posting this because I know what kind of, you know, backlash and jokes I'm gonna get about it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm secure with myself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really feeling kind of weird right now. I just, you know, and I know if I ask y'all this and I show y'all what I'm talking about, that y'all will be honest with me, you know what I'm saying? So does this make me gay? Just be honest, you know, I'm not homophobic, you know what I'm saying? But I feel a little weird about what I'm about to say. I just left the gym, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm still in the parking lot. And there's a lot of people in the gym working out, trying to get their bodies together, you know, get healthy and everything. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the gym all the time. And so seeing new people and seeing other people, you know, it's not nothing new to me. But you know, just this particular today is like, shit, man, you know, a lot of people like to work out in the mirror so they can see themselves, make sure they form right, you know, checking themselves out. And I noticed, this guy when I was walking past the mirrors, you know, where people be at. I noticed the guy, you know what I'm saying, in the reflection. Not a reflection, but when I walked past the mirror, I noticed him, and I said, damn, bro, right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen him before. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say I followed him into the restroom. I'm just gonna say I did take a picture of him in the restroom. Cause I wanted y'all to see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, I'm not being weird or creepy. But does that make me a little gay? I'm just saying, if I was gay, bro be the, you know what I'm saying, he about to live us at this gym. I'm trying to tell you. And I'm secure with myself to say something like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know where I'm at with who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I did get a picture of him. Yeah. And I'm just gonna say, bro, a 10 out of 10. Yeah, no doubt. He'll 10 out of 10. And I you know, we could sit here and say, all right, bro, I see you, boy, you looking good. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it like that. That's how I'm saying. I'm not saying he was cute or nothing. He was handsome. Bro was definitely handsome. You know what I'm saying? I said I wasn't gonna make this long. And it did.
I don't know about you, but shit like this is sad, right? It's like, and you know what? If you're gay, you're gay. I'm not. I'm not. You know, I don't really care about that shit. That's not the point. I'm just seeing this more and more. Where's the masculinity in men? And this is a big burly man, but it's like there's really you're just. This is a thing where just being muscular, being big, doesn't really necessarily make you a masculine man, in my opinion. It doesn't. It just, because it's all about the mindset. It's all about the mindset. And things like this is like, I find it weird where I never found men to be attractive. I mean, yeah, you could subjectively say if a man is good looking or not, yeah. But in reality, I find you lose a sense of masculinity if you're checking out men because to be honest, I don't I don't view men as really attractive. I was talking to my sister and like I'm like, wow, just looking at women and stuff is like because the beauty of women, I don't understand how women find men attractive, right? Physically. I don't because it's like women are gorgeous. So I can understand women turning lesbians. I can never understand gay men. I can't. I mean, I've gotten, insults about it before. But that, right? I'm more secure in my, you know, sexuality because I don't care people, right? Calling me whatever. But the thing is that to say that you are attracted to men and then you say you're secure in your sexuality, it's like then you're just gay. I, I I find men really just ugly, right? But that's as the viewpoint of a man. So I don't know. For me, it's like I just think it's sad that we have images, right? Public image. I'm not saying like the within the community and shit like that. It's just that we have a public image that I believe society's pushing out and pushing out particularly of black men. It's either you are criminals, criminals, thugs, or what is it? Criminals, thugs, or you are, following the leadership of strong black women, or you are gay men. So I just think it's, yeah, I'm not, yeah. So I think this mindset is honestly really sad. I love what this man said in this video. I love what this man said.
I address black women because nobody supports gangsters and gays more than the black woman. The black woman is the #1 cheerleader for gayism and gangsterism. She date them and she raise them. Women despise punks because punks don't honor women. They're trying to replace them and eradicate them. The biggest competition is not the black man and the black woman. It's the punk and the black woman. And the punk is damn near beating her. A woman ain't bringing no punk around her boy because she don't want that spirit left in the house. The spirit stays, but the punk leaves. Now while your son picking up the phone, guess what? That spirit jump on him with no parental supervision. Your daughter, from both mama and daddy. They don't just go from the gay nigga, they go from the hoe that you like to freak with, nigga. All that shit latch on to your kids while you having fun and entertaining the demons. Because you ain't bringing no angels in. You ain't praying around the house, warfaring for whatever negative energy may be in here, tormenting your kids' mind, fucking with your kids while they sleep. I address black women because nobody supports gangsters and gays more than the black woman. The black
Can't say it better than myself, right? I couldn't say it better than myself. What do you guys think?